us understand the another data structure of the Python, and that is tuple. Now what is tuple now? Tuple is an immutable sequence of objects which include int, float, string, or any type it could be. But it is an immutable type, not the mutable. So what is immutable means you cannot modify. Let us see how does it work. So for that, let us say this is like a tuple, or just a tup equal to, this is a bracket, round bracket, and just a type of this tup. And the interpreter is saying that this is of the type tuple now. How interpreter respond? By one thing is by bracket, the other thing is like we just say, let's say t1 is equal to 1, 2, 5, and just ask the interpreter what the t1. When you just say 2, something, see what happened, it said it is a tuple. So what is tuple? Tuple is a sequence, but then it's just like a, or you can say other way, like tuple is like a comma separator value now. Interpreter by default understand what the tuple is just by comma separated value. You can have anything, you can have integer, you can have string, you can have float value. Let's type some more. Let's say hello, then you can try some other number also, say some number, then you can have a complex number also, 5 plus 10j, and boolean also, true, then floating point. And let us ask the interpreter now what T2 is. So T2 is a tuple now, where you can see the all this data is being stored in a single variable, right? And you can access also. Let us see how to access. So T2 of 0 is the first value now. But can you modify? Let us try to modify it. Let us try to modify. Right now, T2 of 0 is having the value hello. And let us try some other number or say hi and see what happened to this tuple now. And what is the output? It says type error. Tuple object does not support item assignment. What does it mean? That tuples are immutable type, means you cannot modify. This indicates they are of immutable type. Whereas you already tried in the case of list and you try to modify the list also, right? Now let us go ahead with some use cases of the tuple. Where and how we can use a tuple? You can use a tuple to store the data. Let's say sequential data you want to store it, and also you can use a tuple for swapping the data. So let us have the some tuple like for swapping the number. So let us take the number like first number, second number, and having some value, let's say 56 and 90 now. In the programming language like C, C++ and Java, if you want to swap this particular data like first value as a 56, second value as a 90, it will take at least 4 to 5 lines of code. But that is not the case in the Python. Python, you can simply say first comma second equal to second comma first, and you can see the result now. It is saying the first comma second, and this way the swapping is done now. The first, so what is the first line here? First line is called parallel assignment, and second one is a simple swapping we did it. Now this I did for two variables. Let me tell you, in the Python case, you can have n number of line. You can have all the variable and you can assign all the value in a one line itself. So you may have hundreds of variable as a comma separator value, and for that you can give the hundreds of values, and you can do whatever the swapping you want to do it. All these are possible because internally there's a program. For every line you can see in the Python case, there's a program written internally, and that is a C program. So as a result, we are not understanding how the things are happening, how the memory management is working internally. So when you are working on the Python, you do not require to understand how the design part is, how the internal part is. You just need to use like an English language. Your purpose is to just do the business here. So here your focus is to drive the car and reach to the destination. Your focus is not to understand how the hardware or peripherals of the cars are there, how the car engine is. That is not a focus in the Python language. In the language like C and C++, you will require to understand the engine part also, whether engine is of what type of engine it is, and based on that you will drive that car. But that is not the case in the Python. You won't understand the engine here. You will simply write the code. You will simply, say, this is what I want to drive. Okay, this is the one I want to print it. This is the way I want to save the data. So it's very, very simple instruction. So it's like an English language. And who is doing your work then to communicate with the hardware? There's an interpreter. Interpreter communicate with the hardware now and then do the part on behalf of you. And that's the beauty of Python.